Make a video reacting to the comments of Brazilians' photos on Instagram of Tyler, James, William, Chris. Not everyone hates Chris. What a great idea. How come I didn't think of a deal like this before? I'm not going to do it and enjoy it. Let's do it. But when I went to do it, it seems that I arrived a little late and Chris deleted all his posts, which were not few, huh? Everybody. All your Instagram posts, Tragic Magician, and started posting everything again one by one, deleting the comments there actually and blocking the comment option. Then he posts the pictures. No one else can comment on their photos, just a few of their friends there, but no one. Zero comment, it's all over. The cat is really angry. Adia also says that because of the Brazilians, he ended up not getting some other important jobs. Stay there and you will understand all this. Can I have it, guys? You guys are fine, it's quiet, everything's fine. Unlike Chris, actually, Tyler, James, Williams, I really like your comments. So leave a lot of comments there so I'll enjoy it to the hilt. So instead of staying there commenting on Chris's photos, who actually wasn't even, oh my god, in heaven. Actually, this time wasn't even in Tyler's script. Don't stay there commenting on his photo. Don't come to comment here on my videos that I like too much and already leave that like if possible. If not asking too much, already subscribe to the channel too, because there's a lot of good video coming out here every day from Chris, from everyone. I Hate Chris, from several only related series and cinema. That everything is a lot. So sign up and let's go to this video, right guys? I really like this video idea. I was very happy to do it here. I was already preparing a cover. When I went there to prepare the script, I went on Tyler's Instagram and ended up seeing what happened here, which is tragic, very tragic actually. And I ended up getting sad because I was really very happy with the idea of making this video. I thought it was going to be very successful because every time I make his video here, it's two bombs, so it ended up not working. Everything was fine, and he really deleted all this here and said what I said more or less, because he still ended up saying a few more things that I already explained, but he warned that he would actually do it here. He has already tried in several ways to do something that would prevent this bunch of comments from the series from arriving on his Instagram every day, but since he couldn't, he opted. Or by deleting everything at once and starting doing it like this now, blocking him. You already commented something about this when he made this post here some time ago. Brazil, I love you, I really do, but if you don't stop, spam with my comments, I'm going to start blocking you. At the time, he ended up having some real problems with those comments, and he even gave an interview. In the interview, he said that he still did not know the meaning of the comments and why so many comments like this, since he posted a photo, and soon after that, a few minutes, there were practically 2,000 comments and they did not stop arriving. Will you open it? Even going so far as to lock the Care cell phone. Look there so you can see the situation. But this did not stop and only increased. He also said that the comments were practically identical. There was no difference at all. He couldn't decipher what was written, but he thought it might be a game, a challenge of who could comment more on his photos. Until then, he still didn't know why all this was here. Even he didn't really understand the reason for all this. he couldn't translate because, of course, there are several abbreviations, different words that don't end up not being able to translate and understand what it was. Later, he related it to the series, but what he still didn't understand was why all the comments came in the same way, and he considered it spam because... And really, if you look at it, it's one comment identical to the other. It's all copy and paste. Take a look. It was after all this here that he ended up doing that post talking to Brazilians, since he was already understanding a little of what it was about. But we could see that the guys didn't even respect this post by asking them to stop, because soon after the comments started here also on this same post, okay? He said it was beginning to interfere with his professional life. His career was beginning to be because of this here, because this wasn't just a matter here in Brazil, as it happened all over the world. And of course, when an actor is going to be approached for a role, various things, various issues are taken into account, and even some directors, like even Marvel directors, have already checked the Instagram profile, the social networks of the actors who were going to be chosen, and of course Tyler's would not be. And it's different, especially because he is a recognized actor, and it wasn't just the series Todo Mundo Odeia o Chris that he did, despite being the one that was more successful here in Brazil. But he commented that this could be starting to interfere with his career, and that he would be very sad because this was happening. Several other actors have commented on this business of getting marked about a character interfering with a career, and even Tom Ellen, the actor there, says Melville of Superboy, who did Superboy a long time ago before he did the role, he rejected the role despite it being a very good offer, that the actor himself said he had never received anything like it, but that he did not want to be branded as a character. Will Smith at the beginning of his career also had this problem and didn't want to be branded as a character, as several other actors have already talked about it. Even Vin Diesel himself, who's kind of already branded as Toretto. It's no use if we even take a look. I didn't do that, but I'll take a look. I'll put it here in the edit there on his profile. If we do a little poke there, there will definitely be something. Not that bad, not even close. We probably know about Chris here, but there will be something that will take us back to Fast and Furious. Even when the actor has made a few other movies, they all had memes related to Fast and Furious. If you've ever watched a feature film Under Suspicion to V, this guy, you probably should have said Toretto with hair. What do you mean? Do you look like Leandro Hasso? But in the case of Vin Diesel and Toang, this didn't interfere and didn't end up scoring as much. Still, I'm gonna take a look here on Vin Diesel's social networks. And look guys, there really isn't that much Toretto related around here, but look, we were surprised again, and there are some things here like this. And oh, surprised once again because it's not Brazilian, huh? Shall we take a look at another post here? Apparently no big deal. And that's it guys, and if we think about it, this ends up kind of interfering in one way or another in the actor's life, the directors of one series or another. Filmer wouldn't want to put the character there, which everyone already knows him as the comedy character, Chris and such. It wasn't gonna be that cool. Sometimes it doesn't interfere so much, but just imagine yourself watching a horror or action movie, something more serious and such, and you end up seeing out of nowhere Chris appears on the scene, and as much as he is already different, is already older. Not that this will make the movie bad, but in a way it does interfere. So much so that even several characters who made, several actors who made some films, they had to change too much, putting beard, mustache, or taking away, if you already had, putting wig to try to take away a little this vision of some character. Because he was already marked previously, and Chris had already warned that he would do alguma coisa, like it may be that now that he started a different job, a new series, he didn't want to let the old character come, that would get in the way again, and ended up having to take this here. But he made sure to make it clear that he loves the show, even though he acknowledges everything the show has done for him, because he left a picture there of the show. In fact, he reposted a photo of the series and left it on this one. This photo, the comments are open for everyone there to comment, and have a lot of comments from Brazilians there. So he wanted to make it clear that he is not against Brazilians, especially because he opened the comments and he made a point of leaving there the photo of the series Todo Mundo Odeia, O Chris Está Lá, the cute photo and the open comments for that photo. If he was against it, he really wouldn't like Brazilians or the series. He would end up not putting that series there, or even not leaving the comments open. So I think he did that to make it clear that he has no problem with it, only the exaggeration. It was ending up interfering with his life, so he preferred to leave it at that. The new series has even been renewed, and the American network has renewed itself. Iwat Elementai, a series launched at the turn of the year, which brings Tyler James Willie back to the television world of City Cool. The plot is a workplace comedy that uses the narrative gimmick of the mock documentary The Office. Not surprisingly, the pilot's director is a veteran. The Office ended up working here too. And you what? And you think about it, you're for it, you're against it. Do you think this doesn't interfere with anything, that it doesn't interfere with your life at all, doctor? It just helps? Or do you think Chris is right and it really wasn't very cool? Tell me what you think. Then he said, stay with God, bye-bye, and until the next video.